Welcome back to the broadcast. Domestic violence can happen anytime throughout the year, but the holidays can often bring out the best and the worst of people. Paige Flink from The Family Place is here to talk about domestic violence over the holidays and what they can do this year to help people. You guys all year are helping families with what you do at The Family Place. It's sad to think that the holiday is a time when everybody's supposed to be happy and it's all about family, that it often turns violent.
I know. It really is a horrible thing to think someone has to leave. You know, when they're supposed to be opening presents, the family has to slip away and go someplace and hide.
Especially
it's
for
terrible.
the kids. So how is that? Because I'm sure that, unfortunately, you see this happen every year around the holidays. What is it that you guys do that's different than what you do all the rest of the year around the holidays for families that are looking for shelter?
Well, when the families come in, we will, if it's during the holiday season, we will have things for them. And on Christmas Eve, we have Santa goes around and puts things around at every door. And those are all gifts that are given by the community. And we have a place where the mom can go shop, a little store so she can pick things out to give to her children. And then we have a store for the kids. They can go pick things for their moms. So we try to take away the stigma of being in a shelter and the fear and all the anxiety and just love on them the best we can. You know,
and we say that families come, and really what we're talking about are the moms with their children. That's usually who you're seeing.
It is. It's moms. It's moms and kids.
Yeah.
And so imagine how horrible it would be to leave during the Christmas
season. And to try to explain, as a mother, to explain to your babies that this is why. Well, and most of the children probably know why they're leaving. You
know, some have a suspicion, but they haven't necessarily seen their dad hit their mom. But when it gets to this point in the year, it's been something pretty egregious. It's something that really just is.
So you are helping them have a happy holiday despite their circumstances, but you're also offering therapy. You're offering, you know, all sorts of groups that they can come to, even the kids, to talk about their feelings.
That's right. During every day at the Family Place, we have some sort of programming that a woman can use to help improve her life. Ways for the kids to understand what's happened between the family, to take away the guilt. You know, many times the children blame themselves for the fighting.
Sure.
And so try to help them understand. And a lot of these children are mad at their mother for leaving because they are like, how bad is it really? And
they don't understand, especially if they haven't seen, like you said, anybody actually strike their mother. They don't understand why it's that bad. Domestic violence numbers, as far as the statistics go, they go up during the holidays?
They do go up during the holidays. The stress in the family is there. You know, Friday and Saturday night, the weekends are always our worst nights in a week. And
why is that, do you think?
Because there's a lot more alcohol involved. Alcohol doesn't cause family violence, but it reduces someone's ability to control how they're acting. But also, during the holidays, we're together a lot more. And
everybody's got time off of work, and you're in the room together a lot. And
well, and the flaws, supposed flaws or perceived flaws, are more evident to whoever's picking on that. And you know, all the old stuff comes back, and then families come back together. And you know, this is a generational problem. So a lot of times, it's a learned behavior.
Do you find that it's financially driven, some of the domestic problems?
Absolutely. And one of the things we've learned over the past year, the Dallas Police have been tracking it, and this is shocking. Of the 13,000 911 calls that we have had in the past year, 57% of the perpetrators have been unemployed.
Interesting. And 13,000 domestic violence 911 calls.
Domestic violence 911 calls. 57% of the perpetrators are unemployed. So that's a stunning number. And so it shows that the economy really does affect people. It can happen in any household, but women who are trapped and who are living in poverty are a lot more likely to suffer because they really don't have any way to get out.
And the money stress is also, from a male perspective, if he's expected to provide for the family, that just increases the stress, and then you add alcohol to the mix, and it's just a recipe for disaster.
Right. That expectation of what a man does and what a man is supposed to do for people, if they're not able to deliver that to the family, that doesn't help the way they feel. And they already have other challenges, so it can create a lot of problems.
Will you stick around, and then we can talk about how folks can help, because I know that everybody would love to be a part of making the holidays somewhat enjoyable for some of these families.
I'd love to.
Okay, we're back in a moment with more. Stay with us.